Hi guys, it's Chris with City Girl Homestead. So, last push towards getting everything done the next 2 days, and then of course I got stuff to do on Saturday too. So, I'm going to make 4 batches of cinnamon rolls today. Hopefully a candy and a cookie too. So, plus I have to get to the bank today sometime. So the first thing we're going to do is start out with 2 cups, because I'm going to do 2 batches at a time. So, I'm going to do, this is a double batch, what I'm telling you. But I'm going to have to do this twice because I don't think I can get 16 cups of flour in this and mix it properly. So, then we need 2/3 cup of oil. And I got to look at my phone. It's counting down and I deleted everything from yesterday. I don't understand it. There's 1 and 2. Then we need a 1/4 cup of sugar, so we need a 1/2 cup of sugar. And then we need 4 tablespoons of yeast. My daughter gave this to me, and I figured I might as well start using this one. So there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I'll only show you what I do with the first 2 batches. I won't come back to do the other one. There's no point in you sitting there that much time for nothing. And I'm just going to stir it a little bit. Now, before we take up all that time and waste our time, I am going to make sure that it proofs, because that would be horrible to go through all this work and then not have it proof. So I'll be back. Okay, so now I added 2 tablespoons of butter, and I'm going to add a teaspoon of salt. I love my new measuring spoons, you guys. They're great. Love them, love them, love them. Now, I'm going to add this slowly. So I'm going to put it up here, and I'm going to let this mix a little bit. And I'm going to add the flour as I go. So I'm going to need 6 to 8 cups of flour. And there's 2. Let me bring my flour container down. 3. 4. 5. 6. And then I'm going to turn it up to 2. Alright, so I'm going to let that mix for a few minutes and see if I need to add the other 2 cups. Alright, so now I'm going to kind of just, it's already been kneaded. I'm just going to kind of roll it into a ball. And I'm going to take it out of that one because I want to be able to start the next batch. So I've got a greased bowl here, and I'm going to put it in there. I'm going to spray a little bit on top. And then I'm going to cover it with a clean towel. And I'm going to let it raise. So it's going to take probably 10 or 15 minutes to rise, and then I'll be back. Alright, so my dough has doubled. We're going to put some flour down here. Spread that out. And move that over here. Now I'm going to take that dough out. Feels so good, actually. And I'm going to do that again. And what I'm going to do, since I'm going to have two sets here, I'm going to cut this right in half. I'm going to throw that other one in there, and it will continue to grow. So you don't have to work super quick, but you got to work a little bit quick because it will continue to grow. All right. I know I've made these before, but there are a lot of new subscribers since the last time I made them, and I thought, you know what? Why not bring you along? I brought you along on everything else that I'm doing for Christmas. Why not this? So I'm going to send one package to Tom's work, and then I'm going to send a package to the fire department and one to the police department. I thought maybe they would really, really enjoy those. And I'm making a fourth one, so if I need to fill it in anywhere, anything like that, I can. And then I'll split with Jack and Missy, and maybe I'll save some for Christmas for my family. So tomorrow I plan on getting all of those loaves of bread done. That should be fun. And I do have to start working on some pies for my family's Christmas. And then I'm going to use the same recipe, and I'm going to make my own homemade rolls this year. I'm not going to buy them from the store. So I'm pretty excited about that. Because I don't think my kids have tried how they taste yet. I try to move some of the stuff over. I moved everything over so it looks really crowded. But I moved everything over so I could have more room. And I still don't have enough room. This is when I wish my kitchen was bigger and I could have like an island or something just to do things like this on, you know, because then you have a lot more room. But I think I might have to go to T-Mobile today because I took more stuff off, and it's still, like right now it says I got 42 minutes left. So like even if I wanted to do a live right now, I couldn't do it. So we want to get that squared off as much as we can. Excuse me, and as thin as you can. Then you're going to take some melted butter. You can have it regular butter. You do you know. But I'm going to do melted. And a lot of the channels that I watch, like Whippoorwill Holler, she does melted as well. And we're going to get that, all that melted butter. Make sure that you take it all the way to the edge, because you want that buttery, gooey yumminess on the whole entire thing. Just a little bit more in there. If anybody's near an Aldi, when I have to go to the bank today, me and Jack's going to stop at Aldi's and stock up on butter. They have it $2.99 for a pound. And anybody that usually buys butter knows that that's a really good deal. So we can get 6 a piece, and that's what we'll do today. All right, well, we'll put you there for now. So now the next thing you want to do is you want to sprinkle brown sugar. You can use light or dark. I don't like dark brown sugar. I mean, not the taste or anything, it's just the color. I prefer how beautiful the light brown sugar looks. I think it's pretty. I know that sounds weird, but I think it's pretty. So it's all everybody's own thing, what they like. Your kitchen, your rules. There we go. Let me see if I can scan up there or not. There's my sign, My Kitchen, My Rules. I did put it up. I've been putting signs around the whole thing up there because I think that'll be cool. Now the next thing you're going to do is take cinnamon, and you can do as little or as much as you want. I had someone tell me the first time that I made it, that is way too much cinnamon. You know what? It's your kitchen. If you don't want hardly any cinnamon, don't put it. It's pretty simple. Now you want to get that mixed in there too and see any spots that you might be missing. Like, see, there's no cinnamon there or there. Get that mixed in there. Excuse me. Then you're going to start to roll. And when you roll, you want to tuck and pull and roll, because you want those to be as tight as you can get them to be. So just keep rolling and pulling. And if you want to start from the top, like Whippoorwill Holler, she says she starts from the top and she does hers. And that's fine too. You do you. What is ever best for you to do. Then I'm going to pinch the bottom a little bit here. Push in the ends. Then I'm going to show you something that actually Renee taught me on her video too. It's pretty cool. Alright, so now my pan is greased really well. I've never cooked them like this. I've always made them on a pan, but I don't want to, you know, handle them more than I have to. So I'm going to put them in here. Hopefully they don't get too overgrown. I'm going to put the end one over here for now. And you want to do them 1 inch to 1.5 inches apart. And you can use your dental floss or whatever you want to use for them. You do you. But I happen to like to cut with these. And the reason I'm leaving the ends is I watched this one girl and she said she does one that's just got mismatched pieces in it, and those are the ones that her family eats first. So if you take that end and you flip it up and put it over on the top, so it's just pulled up. That's what I learned from Renee. If you pull it up, then you don't have to worry about the whole roll falling apart. Now, is this going to be enough for the whole fire department or the whole work of Tom's? No, but I'm sending enough other stuff that they should be able to. They're not staying up like that, so we'll just put them in normal. You know, maybe not everybody likes cinnamon rolls, so, you know, we'll do whatever. They can take whatever they want. Alright, so I got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 in there. And I am going to cover that back up with a towel and let it just set up for just a few more minutes. And then I'll get that one in the oven. And in the meantime, I am going to get the other ones rolled out. Alright, so the first batch is completely cooled. I'm not going to frost that over there until probably Friday morning or Thursday night. I am going to frost these that are going to Tom's work so that they can just pull them out and they're ready. I did cut in between, so all they got to do is pull them up out of there. And I'm going to send them with a spatula so that people can actually, you know, do it. Normally I'd make my own icing, but you guys, I got so much to do that I really don't have time for that. I got a lot of cooking and stuff yet to do. So I'm going to put frosting on all of these. It's cream cheese frosting. And I'm going to cover them in plastic so that they're good and ready for tomorrow to go to work. And then you might see Tom on some more videos with me because he's got a few days off. Most of them are unpaid, which sucks, but, you know, what are you going to do? So I'm going to get these all... I love the frosting on them, so I'm going to put a lot of frosting on them. And if people don't like all that frosting, then they can take it right off. Alrighty. Got just a tiny bit left here. So you use it up. Look at that. And then I'll frost Tom and I's batch tonight as well. And we'll probably use it for breakfast. I make stuff like that. We'll just have it for breakfast with coffee. Because I don't make that stuff very often, so won't kill once in a while. And it's the holidays. Why not? Alrighty. So there is the batch to go to Tom's work. And the other ones are probably right close behind it. And I'll show you what I did. I'll pull that one out real quick. All the ends and stuff, I did this. And then I'll send that over to Missy and Jack, and they can have some cinnamon rolls as well. So thanks for coming with me. Tomorrow's bread and a few other things. I'm hoping to get back here. I've got to go to the bank and a couple other places. Hoping to get back in time to make candy for tonight. But if not, it'll have to be tomorrow, and they just won't get none at Tom's work. Or maybe I'll have to skip it all together, because I still have a lot to do. So, thanks a lot, you guys. I appreciate everything that you guys do, and I appreciate you guys being here with me every day. You guys have a blessed day, be a blessing, and I'll be back for supper.